you say she was negligent when she microbladed your eyebrows. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Explain to the court what happened.
So I met Hannah and we became friends, and I told her that she had beautiful eyebrows and I wanted beautiful eyebrows too. If you don't mind, Your Honor, can I show you a picture of my eyebrows before? So they were very thin, blonde eyebrows, and I wanted them to be a little bit more thicker and a little bit more dark. So Hannah told me she was a microblading artist and that she could help me with this. And I told her that I wanted them to look similar to like Brooke Shields or
Well, it's interesting you say that, because when you were standing up here and I looked at your eyebrows, it was the first thing I thought, like, oh, she has eyebrows like Brooke Shields. I was literally thinking that before you said that.
These are even bigger. They're like...
So listen, I want to go to Ms. Johnson, because I want you to explain the process you go through. How do you go to determine what type of eyebrow you should draw, or however they call it, tattoo, for a person? How do you go about deciding that?
Thank you. Your Honor, first and foremost, as Ms. Moore has already established, she and I are friends first. We did not meet under any professional circumstance. I met her at a party, and as her friend, I suggested, as her friend and professional, that she not go for the Brooke Shields, Frida Kahlo, or Lily Collins look as she put in her questionnaire. If you'd like, I can show you the questionnaire I give all of my clients.
Yes, I'd like to see that. So you say it wasn't a business relationship, but you did have her fill out this questionnaire.
I did. I treated her with the same impartiality I would treat any of my clients. Because I care about her personally, I did go ahead and give my personal and professional suggestion. Hey girl, I don't know if the Frida Kahlo look is going to necessarily work for you. What she wanted was something much thicker, much darker than what she was naturally given. My job as a microblading artist is to make small incisions into my client's skin and fill it in with semi-permanent to permanent tattoo grade ink.
But what I don't understand here is why you just changed them so drastically directly without taking small steps, showing me. I was
So wait, I'm looking at the questionnaire and I'm looking at the pictures where it's you choose your color and your shape.
And what she chose, if you'd like, I can show you the rest of the questionnaire. What she chose was something much thicker.
Dark color.
The bottom dark.
I see that.
Along with the chart where it shows the thickest block that you can get in terms of shape. What I suggested as her friend and as a professional esthetician was the top brow shape and tint that you see there. Something light, something a bit more thin, but still something more than what she was given naturally.
Did you choose this darker brow, Ms. Moore?
Yes, I did.
And so you chose a dark brow, but what about the brow you have don't you like? You don't like the shape, you don't like the color, what?
Well, it's darker and it's bigger because it's just like my entire face. When I walk around in the streets, people are just staring at me, laughing at me, and I work as a hostess at a restaurant, and they barely call me anymore because...
For your eyebrows?
Of how I look.
First of all, you don't look that bad. I will say that. It may not be what you want, but you are not, you know, looking like some freak.
I feel like one.
Well, I can see you're very upset.
I just wish she would have taken it in steps and showed me, because she was so sure that this was not a good fit for me, and she as a professional should give me professional advice.
And I think she did give you the professional advice, but you wanted a dark brow because the people we were talking about wear very dark brows. And I will say that I think she even went a little lighter than the brow you chose. And
because they're way bigger.
Now, the one thing I've known about microblading is that you should always go for something that fits your kind of eyebrows. Like me, on my eyebrow, I cannot go for a microblading that is curved. It won't fit me. That's as simple as anything. And I cannot go for microblading that is too dark. It's what fits you. And the professional in that actually made her to understand this thing will not fit you. No matter how you see how people are doing, no matter how you see it beautiful on another person. No, you are not the same with another person. But she was still saying, oh, give it to me, give it to me. As a business person, what that person requests, in as much as you've given the professional advice, what you request is what will be given to you.
Saw what she looked like. She ran out of my salon. If you'd
Yeah,
like,
because
I
I
can,
was
I can
devastated
show you
about
the
the result.
invoice where she did not pay me for any of my
I'd like to
services.
see the invoice, please.
Thank
But
you.
I still think that she should have taken it into steps, even though if I wanted it a certain way, she wouldn't even show this to the world because she is even embarrassed
Your Honor,
about
would you like
the
to see
result.
the rest of the questionnaire wherein my suggestions are clearly printed?
Yes.
They were all met with offense, and they were all disregarded. As her friend and as a professional, I let her know what I thought would look good on her and what would be more of a better fit.
So you say, I recommend medium and just slightly darker.
But caterpillar
What
eyebrows
shape,
was not
what
I
shape
asked
and
for.
size do you want? Very bushy shape,
But these are so
extra
bushy.
large. What you're describing is what you have.
No, these are way
my
bigger than what I described. And as a professional, you didn't take it into steps. And then
Okay, what
Your
are the
Honor.
steps? What steps could you take it in?
There aren't any. Because I know this is a financial commitment as well as an aesthetic choice, I make sure I go through this questionnaire. I make sure I establish this is going to be a painful process. It's tattooing. I'm using a needle, I'm using ink. Tattoo artists
Your
don't
Honor.
stop in between and ask, does this color work for you? Does
Yeah,
this
that's
hurt?
what I've heard
They
people do.
establish that prior to the
and
procedure
you said
as it was.
clearly that it wouldn't look good on me.
And you
And why
insisted.
didn't you stop saying like this is what would look good at you? Instead, you just kept
Ms.
going.
Moore, that's what the questionnaire is. And you're so upset right now, like it's
Yeah, because
not.
it's such an emotional trauma for me. Because it's just like walking
So
around
now
in the
you
street
didn't
and
even
people
pay
are
for them.
laughing.
People are not walking down the street laughing at your eyebrows.
They are.
They are not. Trust me. This is you imagining this. There is no one walking down the street
And why-
laughing at your eyebrows.
Why don't my boss call me to work?
Probably because you running around the office acting like you don't have no sense, or wherever it was, the restaurant. Where'd you work?
A restaurant. That's a
Yeah, you don't
hostess.
have a personality anymore because you're stressed about these eyebrows you asked for.
Yeah, but I wish that she, as a friend, would have helped me out.
She
There is
did.
no stopping and
she
starting
did on
in
this
this process, Your
questionnaire.
Honor.
This is what you asked for. This is what I suggest. This is what you asked for. This is what I suggest. Which eyebrow do you choose? The darkest one. You put it on. Now you don't like it. I realize you are upset that you don't like it, but I don't know why you're upset with Ms. Johnson instead of with yourself, because you did not listen to the professional. Now let me ask you this: you didn't pay. So you're suing for $1,800. What's that for?
Because I want these to get rid of these. I want a permanent tattoo removal. Sorry, I'm so emotional. I want a permanent tattoo removal so I can have my like regular eyebrows back that I pencil in and that I can look like myself again. So if you don't mind, Your Honor, here is an invoice for the permanent tattoo removal. I will need 12 sessions at $150 each.
When she came to me initially saying, I don't want to pencil my eyebrows in every day. I'd like something more permanent, something longer lasting than a brow tint, which would have only lasted a few months.
But it
She
didn't
knew
want-
coming into
Did she
this
do
process-
permanent or semi-permanent?
She went permanent.
Oh, okay.
But between permanent and semi-permanent lasts up to 6 months. Permanent lasts up to a year.
But
So
this is
regardless
like
of what she
waking
did,
up
it
from
would
a
have been a
nightmare.
long-lasting result.
So the bottom line is, after a year or so of this, these eyebrows that she had are going to start fading
They're gonna
anyway.
start fading, yes.
And they're going to need to be touched up.
Yes.
All right. I've heard enough. Ms. Moore, you so pitiful. You really are. I can tell you really don't like these eyebrows. And I feel badly for you because I know that eyebrows are just an important part of a woman's face that we're very particular about. It's just a thing, and I get that. What I do understand is that Ms. Johnson really did do her due diligence. She really did walk you through the process. She really did make suggestions to you, not just orally, but in writing about what she thought would look best. And you did, in fact, choose an eyebrow that is even darker than the one that she did. I hate this for you because I know you're upset, but unfortunately, this court cannot award you $1,800 to get eyebrows removed that you chose. This is on you. And if you don't like them and you feel the need to get them removed, you will have to pay for that yourself. I would say to you, with any beauty choice that you first don't like, whether it's a hair color or a haircut, and women in the gallery, you can attest to this. Sometimes we go want to do a drastic change. When she said drastic change, I was like, we've all been there, where you want that drastic change and then you do it and you're like, right? I shouldn't have done that. But if you give yourself time, you may begin to feel more comfortable with it. But I'm here to tell you right now, you still look beautiful. Your eyebrows are not completely and totally out of pocket. And if they were, I would tell you. Trust me, I'm here to tell people the truth. That's my job. All right? All right?
All right.
Court is adjourned. Judgment for the defendant.
All rise.
Judge Lake has ruled in favor of the defendant. The plaintiff's case is dismissed.
I'm sorry, girl.
Wait for that bad review. So it's gonna
I
come.
offered to color
It's gonna
correct it
come.
for you for free. I did my due diligence. Good luck, sis.
Look at it now. I already know that the defendants will win the case, because you cannot tell me that I gave you my own professional advice, you did not take it, and whatever that go wrong, you actually want to blame it on me. No, it doesn't work that way. And the thing about microblading, if you want to do microblading, it should not be permanent. No, do something that you can clean and put it back. Like when you clean it, after doing it, you can say, oh, this one look good on me. The next time you're doing is you can go then and do the permanent one of that style that fits your face. Let me know your thoughts in this video. Was the lawyer right, or is there anything that is wrong somewhere? Let's know your thoughts in the video.